Hello everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of Jacoby's Library. If you haven't checked out the trailer yet, we are finally reading through all the books that we have collected so far in the Adventures of Jacoby. Be sure to check out that series if you haven't already. We're opening this series with a very interesting book. Alduin is real, and he ain't Akatosh. This is written by likely one of the highest IQ people found on Nern. Some of the words are a little big and a little hard to understand, so I kind of fumble my way through it. If I'll admit, it's a little over my head, but I try my best, and I hope you can get the gist. But yeah, no, in all seriousness, this is a hilarious book. Be sure to check out the book on screen for all the fun spellings of things. And yeah, Alduin is real, and he ain't Akatosh. Alduin is real, and he ain't Akatosh. As my da used to say, Imperials are idiots. This is why I'm writing this book. I ain't never wrote a book before, and I do not reckon to write one again, but sometimes a man must do what a man must do, and what I must do is set the record straight about the god called Akatosh and the dragon called Alduin. They ain't the same thing, no matter what them Imperials might say, or how they might wish it to be so. My dad was never one for the gods, but my ma was. She worshipped all the divines, and taught me lots of things. So I know a thing or two about Akatosh, just as much as any Imperial. I know he was the first of all the gods to take shape in the beginning place, and I know he has the shape of a dragon. My da even told me the story of Martin Septim and the things what happened when the gates of oblivion opened. Septim turned into the spirit of Akatosh and killed Mehrunes Dagon. Now I don't know about you, but any dragon that fights the Prince of Destruction is okay by me. Now I hope you understand the problem. Akatosh is good. Everyone from Nord to Imperial knows that. But Alduin? He ain't good. He's the opposite of good. That Alduin is evil through and through. So you see, Akatosh and Alduin can't be one and the same. Growing up as a lad in Skyrim, I heard all the stories, told to me by my da, who was told by his da, who was told by his da, and so on. And one of those stories was about Alduin. But see, he was not Akatosh. He was another dragon, and a real one at that. Akatosh is some kind of spirit dragon, I think, when he bothers to be a dragon at all, and not a god living in some kind of god place like Oblivion. But Alduin is a real dragon, with flesh and teeth and a mean streak longer than the White River. And there was a time when Alduin tried to rule over all of Skyrim with his other dragons. In the end, it took some mighty strong heroes to finally kill Alduin and be done with his whole sorry story. So I got to ask, does that sound like Akatosh to you? No, friend. No, it do not. And so I, Thromgar Ironhead, do firmly say with the utmost conviction that Alduin is real and he ain't Akatosh.